State played a good game. Todd does a great job with those guys. They're very opportunistic and made some big plays on us. Again, we cannot shoot ourselves in the foot and expect to win a Pac-12 football game, and we've got to stop doing that. So we've got to find a way to coach it better and a way to play it better. You're not going to win with that many turnovers. That's just the bottom line.
Like that's been the theme in all three of your losses. So
yep.
It's obviously half your games at this point. So what do you guys do to try to stop doing that?
Everything we do work on in practice, and the kids got to go do it in the game. Until we stop doing that, if we don't do that in games, we'll win games. If we do it in games, we'll lose games. It all goes back to turnover ratio. We just gave them plays today. And they had that one lucky play where we cause a fumble, and they get it and run it in. In the NFL, that's not a play. It goes back to where it was. That's one there. But after that, we've got to quit shooting ourselves in the foot to be able to have an opportunity to win against good football teams.
This game kind of feel like anytime you guys did have a good play like that, it still went against you guys. So just kind of a...
Yeah, it was one of those times you just got to make your own breaks. And the kids are still fighting, and they'll always fight. They have good character. They have good. We've got to coach smarter and play smarter and take care of the football. We can beat anybody we play in the Pac-12. Anybody if we take care of the football. And we got to cause some more turnovers.
Coach, how much of the pressure they were putting on your QB affect what you wanted to do?
Well, we got behind, so they were able just to feast a little bit. At the end there, we were still throwing and doing something. I could have just run the ball and run the clock out, and we would have eliminated 3 more sacks. They made some pressure. We had some guys wide open down the field. If we could have got it off, it'd been big plays. And they did a good job defensively applying pressure. We picked it up quite a few times too. But it was one of those situations where we were kind of playing behind the 8 ball, and they knew it, so you could kind of attack it a little bit. And if you just run the ball every time there and don't gain any yards, then you're not trying to win the football game. So we had to try to find a way to try to come back and win it.
Did it surprise you at all that Berkovici ran as much as he did?
No, did not. I thought that in the UCLA game they started using him as a dual threat guy, and he was more comfortable, so I thought they would run him in this game. We were prepared to stop it. We did sometimes we didn't. We misread it a few times. Something that we've worked on, I'd say 100 times since fall camp started, and our kids didn't play it right.
How much growth does your offensive line need if you guys are going to get better and start winning some of these?
Well, we just keep putting in replacements, and then when you fall behind like that, then you got to get out of your game plan. You got to go throw, and they know it. So we just got to keep working at it and keep maturing. Some of those guys that played tonight for the first time, they'll be better next week.
You talk about moving Callahan over to right tackle.
I don't know. We'll look at it tonight and look at it some more and see. I mean, not tonight. Tomorrow morning when we get off the airplane at 5 in the morning.
Well, what was the reasoning that went into putting him at right tackle tonight?
We put him over there. We're getting beat pretty good, and wanted to see what Shane looked at and moved around some guys on the line to see if it would work better.
You talk about that last series. You put Steffo back in there. The game pretty much out of reach. As much as he's been getting hit, why put him back out there?
We were trying to keep the ball moving, try to keep going, and that's why we did it.
How do you keep your team's morale, up instead of them kind of going back to a negative mentality?
That's up to those kids in that locker room. We're doing everything we can. We tell them we believe in them, how much you believe in them. They just got to keep fighting. If they don't turn the ball over, they'll win football games. Bottom line. So they got to make sure they do that.
As a staff, what can you guys do to...
Everything we're doing.
Yeah.
We just keep doing it. Keep pushing with them, keep working with them, keep loving them, keep caring for them, and keep believing in them. That's what you do. And find a way to uplift them and keep pushing them, but they've got to go out there and make the plays.
Anything else from Coach? Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.